It's Paz here with a episode of F1 2013. This will be a career mode. I'm sorry for not uploading recently, but I needed to refresh my ideas. So this is Ferrari. So now in our red Ferrari in Albert Park. So this is just inside the cockpit now. Just showing you through the cockpit. On the left is our tyres. So as you can see, option, prime, intermediate and wet. There's our engineer on the right with our track options, quick car setup, R&D, which is just testing. And on our very left is our teammate, so Felipe Massa. It's back in Ferrari in the 2013 season, remember? And without further ado, let's get into it. So this is practice now, and as you can see we are P2, beating our teammate, which is third, and Vettel coming out on top. Okay, so going into qualifying, obviously in F1 there are 3 qualifying sessions. We are in the first at the moment. I'll give you a lap around the circuit and then we'll see from there. Adjusting our fuel now to standard. So going round, this is now turn 2, straight here, using DRS before turning sharply into this little chicane section. Over the years it can catch many people out, as it just did to me. Now, opening up and using as many cars. Cars is the kinetic energy recovery system. So this, if it's deployed, it can increase your speed. Approaching a Toro Rosso ahead. We'll see if we can try and beat that. But coming over to this lovely long curve here. The next bit, you've got to be careful when you brake. You've got to time it just right to prepare yourself and get a good exit. Now this bit here would be great for overtaking. Braking nice and early to prepare yourself. Into a deep braking zone. Hamilton setting the fastest time of a 1:32.5. Opening up the DRS now. What can we do? So guys, this is now in Q2 on the replay system. As you can see, we're just coming round, and out of nowhere, looks like Valtteri Bottas and the Williams just parks the bus, sends us crashing, and I think that's the end of our session. Just looking at the replay, look how close it was. So guys, in qualifying 3 now, as you can see. So going out for our first lap now in qualifying 3. So guys, here's the qualifying result. Sebastian Vettel still in his Red Bull pole. Our teammate comes second. Rosberg, Webber, Hamilton, Grosjean, Raikkonen, us of course there, and Nico Hulkenberg and JB take out the top. So guys, here's our race strategy. We'll be stopping at lap 3 for option tyres, and then again at lap 2 at lap 7 for our second stop for prime tyres. So guys, gearing up now for the start of the race. Turning up our wheels, getting ready for the start. Not the best of starts, but it was pretty decent. Trying to use up some curves now. Approaching the first corner, being overtaken by Button and Hulkenberg. Let's try and dive down the inside. I don't think we made any contact, but so now in 8th where he came up. Button trying to go on the outside of Grosjean, us going on the inside, doing a rather effective dive bomb into 4th position now. Cutting the corner a bit, but it had to be done. Pulling away now is Vettel, and I believe it's Hamilton, and then our teammate Felipe Massa. Now on this game the undercut is pretty effective, but I found out from last season that if you can go one lap after the suggested pit stop, you can effectively go for the overcut, and you'll have more race efficient tyres, so your tyres will last for longer, in other words. So now we're starting to fall off from the top 3. I think I'm going to go into sweat mode, and I'll let you know how it goes. So guys, we're trying to make it move on Vettel, going for the dive bomb, but he kind of turns in for us there. We weren't expecting it, so we forced Vettel there to go wide onto the grass. He loses control, as do we. Hanging it round the next corner, but look, we make contact with Vettel there, and now Hamilton is being caught. So guys, we're doing the dive bomb on Vettel again, but as you can see in the background, Vettel comes and Button comes and swipes Vettel out of nowhere. He RKO's him. So guys, coming in for our first pit stop here on lap number 3. Nice little animation here as a pit crew get to work, and our teammate sets the fastest lap of the race. So putting it back into neutral here, we're going to drop down the grid to 13th, and I think Raikkonen is about to overtake us now coming up. So guys, I should explain that on the lap after, all the other cars that stayed out pitted in, meaning that we got promoted to 3rd with Hamilton right on our So guys, this is on the replay now, come to the back of the Lotus. This is a pretty impossible move to make, but as you can see, we pull it around the outside. Look, ooh. Cutting it close, but making the move stick. So guys, coming out, being held up there by the McLaren, and it looks like Hamilton has jumped us. So we were initially in 2nd after Rosberg pitted, but we've been held up by the McLaren and forced to go down into oh guys, did you see that? We've been bumped off the track. The rage has come out now, and as you can see, we are clearly bumped off the track. So guys, pulling off the overtake now on Perez, who unfortunately took us earlier, and another world class over. So guys, coming now across the line, Rosberg has finished this race ahead of my own teammate. And we unfortunately come 7th. It could have been 5th, but we end up in 7th place for the Australian Grand Prix. Well, thank you, engineer. Even though it was only 6 points, we had to fight back from coming down from, I believe, 6th. Paul de Resta, who was the one who knocked us out, finished in 13th. But thinking about it, I was battling with Hamilton and I could have been 3rd. But in the end, Esteban Gutierrez is retiring. And that's the end of the Australian Grand Prix. So guys, I hope you've enjoyed this episode of the F1 2013 career mode. Of course, this is only the start of some great things that can happen. I hope you have a good day.